Hi guys, how you all doing? Hopefully you're all well during this lockdown and not driving yourselves crazy. I've been up to my eyeballs and I literally haven't stopped. Now I've got a bit of an update for you on the shop and some pretty horrible pictures to show you. I'm going to give you a bit of an update today, just a general chat on how things are going and what I'm doing. I want to introduce a new channel that I've created. It's Modern Life, and I'm going to put a link in the description. And basically, I'm going to separate my channel up. I've been doing antiques and family and depression and everything else all related on the same channel. I'm not going to do that anymore. So my AntiquesArena is going to be my reselling channel. I've created Modern Life, and that's going to be all about my depression issues. I'm starting dieting tomorrow. I've already done the introduction video on the channel for my diet, which starts tomorrow, and you're going to see me filming live. And I tell you what, wow, the photographs I put up of myself are really, really bad. You know, go and have a look at them. I'm absolutely ashamed of myself. I really am. So, as I said, the link for the new channel is in the description. Please go across if you're interested in dieting, if you're interested in the depression chats and so forth. I'm taking all that away from AntiquesArena and putting it on to Modern Life. So this channel now is going to be 100% reselling, antique dealing, antiques tips just for you to help you out. So I've recently done a hoarding film. Yeah, talking about the depression reminded me about the hoarding film. I don't know whether it's been through foresight, through depression, or whether it's been through just laziness. But over the last 10 and 15 years, I've bought more stock than I can sell. And rather than not going out the following week buying, I've put half listed on eBay or whatever up for sale. The other half got put in boxes and put away. Well, it got out of hand. And I'm a major hoarder. I didn't realize until this week how bad a hoarder I am. Because nobody can go out sourcing, I decided, I'm going to go and have a look in my garages and see what I got. I got a double garage that is full, floor to ceiling, front to back. I've got 2 outbuildings that are full. And I've decided I started making hoarding films. And do you know what? I made an absolute corker of a hoarding film this week, showing you photos of the garage. Don't judge when you see them. And a couple of photos of the outhouse, and then I dragged 5 boxes out, and we just went through 5 boxes. So I'm going to do that as a regular thing, and I'm going to put a link to that video in the description. I tell you what, that's a really good video. Talking about that video, for those of you who've seen that video, I've already sold the Masonic prints. I didn't get as much as I was hoping I'd get from them, but when I got them in afterwards and had a good look at them, condition wasn't as good. There was a bit of staining. They'd all been folded. So I put them on cheaper. But I'm going to show you now a couple of the pieces that I pulled out of the boxes. Now, the main thing I pulled out was a set of 3 late 18th or early 19th century Anglo-Irish Georgian cut glass decanters. Graduated set of 3. Oh, they're amazing. And they were just sat in a box. Anyway, let me screen share now. I'm just going to show you 1 or 2 pieces that were in the set or in the boxes. Now here, look at this. Was a beautiful 21-piece tea service. Look at the pictures. Absolute beautiful tea service. Now this was just sat in a junk box in the garage, full of water and spiders and God knows what else. So that's been dug out, cleaned and listed, and you can see it's up for £85, which I think is fair for 21 pieces. You had the Charles Branham. Beautiful Art Deco shapes to the rings of the handles. Beautiful fluted design on the saucers and mirrored on the bowl and the lid. Really nice pieces. Now, I did on the day try to show you the Charles Branham signature. Now, I've managed to get one. There you go. So you got the Charles Branham here across the top. You got Made in England, and you got Barnstable underneath. Now, really good stuff, and I'm asking 100 for that for the 6 pieces. Or realistically, there's 18 pieces. 6 cups, 6 lids, 6 bowls, 6 saucers. But for the 6 items, I'm asking £100. These are the Masonic prints. I put them up, group of 3 Masonic, Grand Lodge certificates, £25. To be honest with you, they sold within 20 minutes and I didn't even have an offer. They just hit the full buy it now. So I'd underpriced them, but I knew they were worth between £10 and £20 each. But to be honest with you, they'd been out in their garage and I just wanted them gone. So honestly, that hoarding video I've done is one of the best films I think I've actually produced. It was spectacular. So really, if you haven't seen that one, you need to go and have a look at that. That's just a glimpse of a couple of pieces I pulled out of 5 boxes. And I've had offers on all the stuff I've listed so far. Out of them boxes, I've had offers. I'm going to try and do one of those films a week if I can. It will all come down to how long it takes me to list the items in the boxes, because I don't want to be filming them and putting them back in storage, because that's just defeating the object. What I intend to do is pull them out, get excited. It's like Christmas. Find the stock, clean it, list it, put it on eBay, get it sold, make some room, make some money. That's the idea. So for those of you who follow my channel and know how much I love my shop, I'm going to show you a little glimpse of it now. All the glass cabinets are gone. You have to bear with the camera. It's going to go all fuzzy. I'm going to turn the camera around. All the cabinets are gone. As you can see, I've dumped all the stock onto the floor. And it's like that all the way through the shop, both sides. Everything is gone. I'm still boxing up the stock because I just haven't got enough boxes or room. So all the cabinets, and as you know, I had about 20-25 display cabinets in here. Art, everything all over the place. So it's upsetting. However, saying that, there may be a ray of hope. The government have stepped in now and they're doing the grants for small businesses. I have applied for the grant. I wasn't going to apply. I was just going to shut it down. I have applied for the grant. Now, depending on if I get the grant and how much I get for the grant, what I intend to do is stay open. I might give it 6 months, might give it a year. But I'm not going to bring the cabinets and everything back in. It's just too much work. I hired a van already, took the cabinets away, put them in storage. What I intend to do is just run a very small antique shop, buy off people who need to come in, who need a bit of money, because let's be honest, by the time this lockdown's finished, everybody's going to be needing money. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the walls with art, and I'm going to bring in some bits of furniture and some smalls. And I might bring in 1 or 2 cabinets, but on the big glass display ones, and just put some bits on there and see how we go. So that's where I'm at. So there's a ray of hope. I may be keeping the shop, and if it picks back up, then I'll consider bringing the cabinets back in. But it is all going to depend on how much the government give on these grants. Now, I've spoken to a few people, and the government have given them enough to cover nearly a year's rent and costs. So there's a good chance that I will stay open. So fingers crossed. I'm super excited with that. I'm in an R in. Am I going to stay open? Was I going to close? And then between everything, 2020 has been a year from hell. So far, I'd be glad to see the back of 2020. I'll be honest with you. January, people had overspent, so they weren't coming down and buying from the shop. February, I don't know about yourselves in the world, but in South Wales, in the United Kingdom here, we had nothing but rain and rain and rain. And honest to God, you needed an ark. Cars were floating in the car park down here. It was like 10, 12 foot deep. People's houses were flooded up to the 2nd story. So nobody was interested in coming to an antique shop during these floods. And then, of course, March, we had the coronavirus, which kind of killed everybody and shut the shops down. So far for 2020, this shop hasn't earned a penny, really. Well, it's earned a few pounds, but you know what, you get the gist. It just hasn't covered itself. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long we're on lockdown. I have actually given notice to my landlord, but he's come back to me and said, well, how about reconsidering and taking on a month-to-month basis and that. So we'll see how we go. But there's hope. I may end up keeping the shop yet, albeit a much different version to what I've been used to. However, if it's still somewhere for me to make my videos, somewhere to buy stock, somewhere to work eBay, and I get a few sales, then I'll keep it going. And that is for me, a ray of sunshine in a very dark time. So anyway, really, I can't say strong enough. Go and check out the hoarding video I done recently. You're going to absolutely love it, and it's going to be the start of a series of these hoarding videos. And go and check out my other channel. Don't bother searching Modern Life. I'm nowhere near in the ranking. I just opened this, a brand new channel. So if you're interested, you'll have to click on the link through the video to go to that channel. But other than that, guys, that's my bit of an update. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you're getting on. Is this lockdown driving you crazy? Are you managing to find stock? You turn in a bit of money? At the moment, my eBay is going through the roof. I'm doing really, really well on eBay, and I've been making some videos showing some of the sales on eBay. But I'm in a fortunate position. As you saw, I got stock everywhere in the shop. I'm also slowly but surely working through the stock in the home. I could probably go for a year or two before I run out of stock. Guys, I would appreciate a like and a share. Share any videos you can. It helps. It really does help. And as I say, go across and subscribe to the other channel if dieting or depression interests you. You never know, you could always join my journey. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.